YouTube world. For some reason, the phone went off and didn't record. So I'm back. And I've just put a base down of blue violet for my swipe, which I'm going to do. I'm doing another Enchanted Forest. So I'm going to do a flip cup for the sky. I'm going to go white. This is Amsterdam Titanium White. We're going to go pearl. Love pearl and titanium white together. I'm going to go white. And then this here is a mixture of the blue violet, white and some gold. So I've added purple's complementary colour to just knock it back a bit so it's not so vivid. So if you don't want your colours to be vivid, then add a touch, and I mean a touch, of the colour's complementary colour, i.e. green. Add a little bit of red. It neutralises it. So colours you have in your distance, if you're into that, if you're into creating depth in your pores or any painting, you're doing a nice landscape, to your green you would add a little bit of red so that your hills in your distance are not the same colour as the hills in your foreground. And I try, although not always successfully, apply that same principle in fluid art. Now I can't gain credit for these colours that we will be using today. It's thanks to a lovely lady called Sarah Levin. And I did a swipe with her on Zoom and it turned out beautifully. She chose the colours, but it didn't dry beautifully because it was on an old canvas. And I'm trying to get back to it, really. Never had any success with trying to create any pores, so I don't know why I'm bothering, really. Haha. Okay, flip cup, guys. 1, 2. So hopefully the sky is going to be very subtle. Mainly white. Famous last words. This canvas is a bit bouncy actually. And I have tightened the back and put the stretchers in. I like using my fingers. I'm a painter. Oh, right. Gonna get that torch. So pearl white and titanium white are heavy density paints. That's why it's good to use them for swipes as your swipe colour, because the heavy density paint will sink to the bottom and give you, in theory, lovely lacing and cells without using silicone. So I'm really happy with that sky. Hopefully these will continue to develop. It looks like clouds have just been whisked away. Oh, I have forgotten to cut some kitchen roll. There's always something. There's always something that I forget to do before I press record. So I just keep meaning to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I'm slowly getting to know you all. Not all of you. If you don't leave any comments, I'm not going to get to know you. But there's the regulars that I'm beginning to get to know. I really do appreciate all your comments. It kind of brightens up my day. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it would really mean a lot actually if you did. So we're going in with some phthalo green. I know, right? How unusual was that? I'm going to put, wish I put that further down now. I'm going to put some copper at the top. And I'm going to go in with this is PVA 350 or 356. I can barely read the writing on it. Then I'm going to go in with some gold. I'm just going to be a bit sneaky and I'm just going to put some 24K gold. Just a little bit. I don't like using too much of that actually. Then I'm going to go back in with my titanium white here. Okay. Let's get swiping, shall we? Kitchen roll. I cut mine down a bit. Easy to control. So just going to touch it in the white, lay it down over all the colours and pull. It's oddly satisfying. There we go. So I'm going to need to fix this. I might just leave it for the moment and see what happens. Happy with this? So I'm going to leave this probably a good half an hour. And then I'm kind of come back and do my thing. And hopefully we'll get a few more cells and they'll really start to grow. So it's been nearly half an hour. Don't think much more is going to happen. There's a lot of gold. I wish I never added the 24K gold, but it's only a little tiny bit. So at the moment, there's a lot for your eye to look at. So I like to do my work with a stick because it gives your eye something to focus on. And it turns it into a landscape of some kind. So I'm just gonna see what happens. So tap a stick, thick end, thin end. Thick end, I drag through the big shapes that look a little bit obscene. And then the thin end I save for the little bits. Kitchen roll on the other hand. And it's no good being a bit airy-fairy about this. You have to really commit to what you're going to do. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 very definite areas that could form big stems. So I'm kind of thinking of like, you know, like a grapevine effect. You pull from the top. Maybe. We'll see, shall we? See how it goes. You'll see how this dries. You notice that I dragged the stick. I was trying to break up that line that I had across there. I normally put some white down first as a bit of a guide, but I just didn't do that this time round. Got a bit of an Egyptian feel. That's cool.